They gave me about 3,000 rand to spend. And I spent it all.
3,000? What? Really? Yes. I never used to track my spending. Right. I never used to track my spending. So if ever you're going to borrow someone money, borrow them money that you won't need back.
It's a rare occasion for him to not have money. Me, when I say I don't have money, it means I don't have money.
So yeah, no, it's Kaptina and Sabi dog.
If it's going to be the same thing for us, yes, sis, we can get married.
What did you learn?
I'm still learning a lot of things. I don't want to blame it on the fact that I wasn't taught anything, in a sense.
Sometimes some things are up to you to learn.
Some things are also up to me to learn. But I've learned quite a lot from you particularly, because I see how you like spend your money and how you take that stuff seriously. Me, I'm a spender, guys. I will spend my last 50 rand and go buy a Big Mac. That's how I am. Whereas with you, you would like rather put it aside for something else and not think of it as a thing. You would say, hey, 50 rand, I'm gonna anyway, so I might as well. But me, I think like that. I've learned that I know how to save. I can save when I choose
to.
That I want.
It's a decision.
Yes.
That's what it is.
So it's
a
basically
decision.
what I've learned is that it's a decision that you make on your own. Seven can't force me to be like Kim. Hey, let's no, you can't do that. I have to want to do it for myself in order for it to be effective and efficient for myself.
Take out life cover as soon as you can. It's cheaper the younger you are. The moment you start working, first thing you do, go take out life cover. Take out life insurance.
Have you found?
I found, yeah. I found. Take out life insurance. Get a young funeral policy if you can. So, take that stuff out. Be ready. Don't cancel that stuff because you don't get your money back. Don't cancel that.
Seven will sacrifice everything but his insurance, or whatever debit order that he has. Yeah, he would rather miss everything else that's going on around him than to have what's assured.
Yeah.
But also because I'm also understanding of the fact that it's not easy.
Not everyone has the
luxury, you know. Not everyone has the luxury to save. Not everyone has the luxury to be like, no,
I can put this away.
Let me put this away. You know,
that's why I'm just like stressing. I think like also doing a check of like how much money you get in and where it's going. There's nothing more important because like when money's coming in but you can't exactly tell where it's going.
Go through that.
That's the issue.
I never know where my money goes.
You need a check. You need a check on that. Good time today, but what's it gonna do for you in 20 years' time? You see, and save for unemployment. Get your UIF and retirement sorted out. That's one thing I can say. Start early with that stuff. Start early with that stuff. And medical aid. Stay on your parents' medical aid as long as you can. I didn't have that luxury. Stay on your parents' medical aid as long as you can. Yeah, even if it means that you let them keep you under it, but you pay them the money. Do it because it's going to be so much cheaper than taking out medical aid on your own. Oh my goodness, there is nothing more expensive than medical aid.
You can't compromise on
you can't compromise.
You can't compromise.
You can't compromise.
Not with medical aid.
Yeah, and obviously like now in these times too.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with our state system, but don't leave anything to chance. Sacrifice, man, because the day you need it, you want to be sure that you can go anywhere at any time and be like, fine. That's it. So get a financial planner. This does not constitute as financial advice.
Please
This does not constitute as any
Don't
financial
come for
advice. We are
us.
just sharing what we've been doing
Experienced.
and experienced.
Do
We are
not
not.
come for us.
Yes, go to an someone accredited.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
DM
to
us and ask
yes,
us.
we don't know.
No, I
What's
don't
an
know.
accredited financial advice? What person, financial services provider, and talk to them that are accredited and make sure that they are registered.
Dating and money.
Yeah, what do you say? I think learn to split responsibility as early as possible in your dating. What's going on?
I don't agree with that totally.
Learn to split responsibilities at the beginning, as soon as you can. Because then that will allow you guys
So are we doing 50-50 stuff?
Yeah, as much as you can. Split responsibilities as much as you can, I think. And obviously date in within your relationship's financial bracket. Yeah, so go out to where you can both afford.
Yeah.
You know, not to leave one person looking in the face like
It's in the signature.
yeah, you know, just waiting. So do that. And I think the most important thing is to understand one another financially, hence, you know, dating within your financial bracket, because there's nothing worse than, like, you know, going somewhere and like you're both looking at each other like, ooh.
Okay, so
Yeah,
who's paying
you're
for
both
this?
looking at each other like, okay, who's paying? And then also another thing, I think pressure, because sometimes when someone has a bit more, it does put pressure on the other person to wanna, you know, also go into that level. So I think understanding where your financial background is very important. So like when we did do the savings thing, it was really amazing because we were able to. We did something for your birthday.
Yours as well.
Mine. And me say for longer than that.
Now, if you understand each other's financial situations, and let's say you do start like a savings account together, Tevin will know that no, Kim can't put in 500 rand every month. She can put in 2.
Yeah.
And he'll be okay with that.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah.
And I won't feel bad for only putting in
In
2.
the 2 that you
And
can
then whenever I can put in more, then I'll
you
put
do,
in.
yeah.
But there's no pressure
To do it
for
any
me
other
to
way,
do
yeah.
it. But
To
as long
put in
as
the
we're
5.
doing
As long as if you're doing it together.
and we know, good to know, okay, so this money that we're putting here is money that we're going to use when
For
we go on
this,
our
yeah,
vacations.
or
It's money
whatever
that
it
we're
is,
going to use when we want to go out.
Exactly. Or for birthday presents.
Or for
whatever
birthday
it is,
presents or whatever. So that, you know, there's
an understanding. Or it's kind of like level playing ground. You know, so that
because I think we struggled with that in the beginning, because I just saw it as, oh, Tevin has so much money, me, I don't have to do anything. But anyway, no, it wasn't even like that type of situation. I just didn't have money to be doing things at that point, because so like when we have to go out, I don't want to be asking my mom for money. You understand? It was easier when I had a job, because then
it was on you.
it was on me. I can be like, no, we can go out or whatever. But now when I didn't have a job that time, when we started dating, then it was a bit more difficult for like, I didn't want to bother you in a sense with like us going out, because I knew that I couldn't contribute with anything. So when you suggested us like going out there, I'm like, yeah, okay. But in my mind, I didn't want to tell you that I don't have anything to contribute. Like, guys, you know, you're at a point where you can't even keep our money for the parking tickets. What must happen?
Yeah.
At that point. So I guess maybe it would have helped us to speak.
Yeah.
So that we knew where the other person was financially, so that you could also tell me, because obviously even if you did have money, there were certain points where you also didn't have anything. And for me, it was a bit more difficult to understand that, because all I knew was you had money all the time. So when you said, no, I don't have money, I'm like, why you lying? Who's this bitch that you're with? So talking about it just helps. I know a lot of people are on this tip. You're good, yeah, this 50-50 thing in relationships doesn't work. Guys, whatever works for you, works for you.
Yeah. But I think understand each other.
Yeah, understanding each
yeah,
other.
because I think there's nothing worse than...
Because Tevin doesn't expect me to do the 50% thing. He does majority of it, and I'm assuming you're okay with it. You know, he does majority of the work, and then what he usually says to me is, when you can, you can do it. But it's so funny. He's so funny. He'll be like, when you can, eh? And then we do something, and then I can at that point, but he still doesn't allow me to can do it.
My thing is that, like, because you've come like open to me with like respect to those things,
Financial stuff.
yeah, so I kind of like understand where your finances go. So I'm just like, okay, no, if I can, obviously you offer, not be like,
And then
"Nah,
he'll
it's
be
fine."
like,
That's
"No,
I
it's
think that's
okay."
all it is for me, as long as if you offer, so that I can understand that you're not just you're not just riding.
Yeah.
You're just here to be like, okay, no, dude, like, no, I can also do it.
It's like I was saying, this advice is not for everyone, in a sense.
Yeah.
Not every couple is the same. Khona laba nenemali, niyakwazi ukuzenza lezi zinto.
Ballers.
You understand? And then there's people like us who have to consider certain things in order to know where we are financially, where we are financially as individuals, and where we are financially as togetherness, and understand how we can progress and try and make things better for ourselves. Because now you also have to take into account, if you guys are planning a future together, how is that going to go?
Exactly.
You know, because now we have to look at it as a thing. Yoguti, now when we get married or whatever, how's the wedding going to be paid for? How is the house going to be paid for? How is this going to be paid for? So we need to take into consideration all those things, and I think talking about it while you're dating,
it answers things out.
yes,
And it kind of like makes, because don't let anyone lie to you and say that money doesn't break relationships.
guys, money makes relationships nice also.
It'll also break it as easy as it can make it, so I think understanding the role that it plays
In your
relationship and how you, in your life in general, how you need to use it and make a big role. And I'm not saying that people without money, but people who don't understand each other's money habits, stuff like that, it does cause problems. Because if there's a thing with now, we know that you handle this in the relation, I handle that, and then now because of your habits, you're not handling it. Me, I'm gonna lose. My love for you is gonna go away, bro.
It's gone with that money you're supposed to pay.
Because I'm like, how dog, I can't trust you.
You were supposed
I can't trust
to pay
you.
this month.
Exactly.
Why didn't you pay it?
Exactly. See, now I can't trust you with stuff. But also, don't spend money to please people. Do not spend money to please other people.
But if I want to be pleased,
Don't spend money. No, don't spend your money to please other people. Because at the end of the day, they're gone. When the debit order goes off, whenever, they're not with you. They couldn't give two damns where you are. You're busy spending money on. They don't even care, bro. Live within your means. Even live under your means if you can. Live under your means if you can. There's nothing more important than. And I think what you said about the credit is a very smart thing. So if they give you 3K, spend 2K. Search your
or less.
a space. Yeah. Give yourself breathing room so that you can actually cover that stuff. I hate that this video was every. But yes, please remember again, none of anything that we've said here constitutes as financial advice. If you need advice, please go see a registered FSC. Is it FSC?
Yeah, financial service.
FSP. See a registered FSP.
Guys, a lot of things that you need, your banks
Can sort you out.
will help you. Any questions you have.
And we're not saying credit is bad. Credit is great.
Yes,
If you
there's
use it
good
for the
credit.
right reasons, yeah.
There's very good credit.
So holla at the people at your bank, and then get them to. No one knows you better than your bank because they can see how you spend your money.
True.
Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. So please like, comment, and subscribe.